My name is Sergey Savastyuk, and today I'm going to be talking about our trading bots and agents, and particularly about the new aggregation feature. And that's a kind of exciting feature for all those who have been following different robots from our website. Okay. So here's the first thing is our legal information and all the disclaimers you can find on our website. Then here is the interesting slide, which I like. Try to become as robotic as possible when trading, and then we kind of move forward and created robots. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is today I'm gonna be talk about these AI robots and my trade aggregator mostly, but I also will give you the different classification of our bots and agents. At the same time, you guys can find us on Twitter or X, YouTube, Facebook for free daily signals. Okay. So what I'm going to do today is I will show you what are the single agent, double agents, and multi-agents are. I also will show you differentiation between signal and virtual agents, which are with the money management. I will show our brokerage agents, okay? And definitely we'll give you an introduction of our machine learning timeframes and subscription. And I will show you how to do different types of features, okay? Okay, so when I'm gonna go to the screen with the demo, you will see in our AI trading, you're gonna see the screen, okay? So let me show you. So this classification is about the signals, virtual agents, brokerages, and your brokerages, okay? And here is a section of subscription, and then you're going to see here quite a lot of different type of robots, okay? So what is the machine learning timeframes? Over the years, we've been creating models when the models, because they are machine learning models, been training themselves within the last hour, okay? And it's been a very long time we've been doing that. And then recently we introduced this is actually the number of financial learning models we developed. So as you can see, this is a 60-minute type of a models, a number of models. And as you can see, this it's been like what about 20 or 30,000 different financial learning models. And then we jumped and created almost 80 to 60 thousand models um, with the 5 minutes and 15 minutes. And now we are in a range of almost a million. Okay. So that's the reason why we have this differentiation and why subscriptions are different. So what we do, intermediate ones, they have all access to the 60 minutes, intermediate to 60 and 15 minutes, expert have to all time frames, okay? Typically show how we trade. As you can see, it's been a kind of good slide. I recorded a long time ago in April, and you see with the ups and downs, and that's how we've been trading on our brokerage account, okay? Okay, so now let's go to the demo. So boom, and we right away how we've got here, it's AI trading and this AI robots, and we right here. Okay, so let me help you to navigate where we are, okay? So first of all, it is all AI robots, okay, all robots and signals, okay? And virtual agents and brokerage agents, okay? The difference between two is here we have money management. So when you go inside of this robot, so then you're gonna see the scale. That's the main feature where you can trade a specific amount. So you see you trade 150,000 or you trade let's say 5,000. Okay, so that's the main difference. And then here we trade in our brokerage accounts. Okay, so that means here are these three major categories. So if we go down, then you will see a search window. So for instance, if I want to find all robots related to QQQ, it is the ETF, that's a description. Uh, then let's say QQQ, boom, and I have all robots where they trade with the QQQ. Okay, so let's move here. So you see, it's all robots, and these are my robots. So that means I click here, then I will see either I follow or I have a bookmark. Okay, and this the follow and get notifications. See the difference. You see, this is follow only. This is only a bookmark. I don't follow. That means they're not going to be recorded in aggregator, and these are the follow, and I get notifications. Okay, and here is the aggregator, my trades, and this is the aggregator. Okay, as you can see, all robots I've been following from virtual agents right here. So as you can see, and the reflection of what robots they came from is here, source of ideas. You see, this is a day trader, this is another one, this is another. So they keep coming to one screen. So if you need just one screen to follow all robots, then here it is. As you can see, it's been doing relatively well on 17. As you can see, it's only one trade which went kind of south. All of them are green, which is kind of exciting, and that means we're kind of doing really well. Okay, so I all of a sudden already introduce you to this very interesting feature for the aggregation, which is called My Trades. And as you can see, these are the recent trades, and they're all recorded here. And then you can click here and get to the robot where that trade took place. Okay. So if you have different plans, let's move on this side on the left. Then let's assume you want to take old-fashioned 60 minutes robots, and then all of them are here, and I can select by this, or as you can see, it's right here, 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 60 minutes. Okay, so if I want to select only 50 minutes, then they're going to be here. So that means these robots been learning on their 50 minutes time frames. And if I add 5 minutes, then you see they're going to be recorded right here. Okay, so if I include all of them, so then I have 5 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes, all of them on my list. And then going down, as you can see, we have stocks, Forex. I couldn't say that we've developed a lot, but now we're moving to develop a lot on crypto. And on stocks, it could be technical analysis, pure fundamental analysis, technical and fundamental analysis. And here are the different types. So ticker-centric type of agents, where we have single agent. So for instance, if we trade only one position, KGC, or like S or XL, or this one, we call it single agent, okay? So if we trade multiple agents with multiple stocks, and they're all recorded here, or sometimes we say it's a group of stocks, then we call multi-agents. if we trade two, as you can see right here, two with 5 minutes machine learning time frame, then we trade two. Okay. Why we're doing that? Because people have different preferences. Some people asked us, oh, develop us this SOXL. What's that? It is the 3x from QQQ, and we trade just this one. But if you would like to trade, let's say, one position long and another position short, which is SOX, then it's a double agent. Okay. So what it means you kind of trade in the two different directions and then create a hedge. Sometimes you are long in two positions. Sometimes you are in one or another. Okay. Uh, so let's look at any of them. Let's say this one. Okay. Let's click inside and I will explain to you what we have. Okay. So here it says we're trading 100,000. Let's assume you want to trade only 25,000. Boom. You have 25,000. So that means amount of which trade to 2,500, 2,500, right? Per position, and open positions are here. And this is a description, okay? So what it says is that MPWR, which is monolithic power systems, buy long and hedge with SOX, okay? Which is daily semiconductor bears 3x. Okay, so it's a really good thing. So it is an inverse ETF, and then we're describing exactly what it is. Okay, so all the philosophy and disclaimers right here. Then we can look at the close trades. Okay, so as you can see, it really looks good, but they already closed. They're all of them green, and we are in a good shape right here. Okay. So when we go to add trading agent signals only, right? So what it means we really don't care about money management. We don't know the amount we're trading. We're just producing signals. And from the subscription standpoint, it doesn't matter what other signals or the virtual agents or brokerage, everything relates to the time frames. Okay, before we had different subscriptions for different agents. Now we have it pure learning models. Okay, so for instance, here we trade AMD, AMDS. So that means AMD is the AMD stock. AMDS, it is the inverse ETF, goes long when AMD goes down. Okay, so we here do not take short position. It is a kind of indirect short position. Um, um, this one was already been looked at. Okay, uh, so if you want to, let's say, top 10 day traders, and you click right here, and that's our selection over the past period. Typically, we reconsider them over the week, and we present them right here. If we click all, then here we are. Okay, so we go back to this one, and as I showed you this one. So let's look at this one. So it trades what? Apple, Google, Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft, some Hedge, SOX, QID, QLD, and let's look at this performance. Okay. So in order to get all stats, you go right here. Okay. So if you can see, it gives you a period for the last 170 days, and SPY, it is a yellow line, and a green, how we trade. And here is again all the description. and then you click right here, follow, and then the trades are going to show up in your aggregator. Okay, that's how it works. And the green line is how we trade above the yellow line, so that means well perform S&P 500. So let's look at the statistics. So where I look mostly, so because it is a multi-agent, right? So it is 25 position is going to be open at some maximum. Okay, it could be less, could be, it cannot be more than 25. Okay, annualized return, average trade P&L 159. Okay, out of 7K. Okay, which is pretty good. These are the average trade profit, average trade loss, and as you can see, average trade duration is 2 days, which is pretty good. Profit factor 4.15, which is unbelievably good. Absolute drawdown on the amount of 50,000, it's like 3.5K, which is about 5%, 6%, okay? And as you can see, long position one, short position one is here is a 70%, 64%. So we give you all possible and impossible statistics for you to see what's going on, okay? And here is like a distribution. As you can see, sometimes the short position overlap with the green, which are long position, and you kind of fully informed what we're doing. Okay, so the way it works, you open this page, and then you're gonna see here all the trades. But the new feature, what is the new feature is you go to your all robots, and if you follow, then you will see all trades in here, my trades. It's an aggregator. So that means now you have to watch only one page, but if you look all signals, it's another page, okay? And if you look at the brokerage agents, so that's another page, okay? So that means you have to look only at, and I don't have it, so maybe I did not subscribe. Okay, that's exactly the case. So since I did not subscribe, then I don't have them. So what should I do? I should go here, and now I am in the section of brokerages. And what would I subscribe or follow? I like this one. Okay, and I like this one. Avaga is doing well. Okay, so that means now I'm gonna have them in my section, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have them. Yeah, I'm gonna have them, you see. So right here, okay. So that's a brief presentation because I really wanted to show this only button which relates to the aggregation, my trades, which is a new feature, an exciting feature for us and for you. And also explain one more time what it means, 60 minutes, 50 minutes, and 5 minutes, because the faster learning process, the better, okay? And that concludes today's presentation, and hopefully you learned something today. And goodbye.